Hey guys, it's Ariel. I only have enough sun for one more video today, and my mommy and my sissy came to see me on my lunch, so I didn't get to make you a video then, but I'm making one now, okay? So, in the past few minutes, literally in the past few minutes, like 45 minutes, I remembered and integrated with an aspect of myself that has been like, bitch, why have you left me behind? Why did you leave me in the past? And it was my inner teenager. I started to silence my inner teenager because my inner teenager was a little fucking crazy. That's why. But I ran from myself instead of integrating with myself. So I was like, knock, knock, I'm still here. So it feels like this return of the Mac, return of the Mac, yeah, return of the Mac. It feels like a return, like a Saturn return. It feels like a return from a state of rebellion, but also it's like weird because all I had to do was like accept my rebellion that I once was, the inner rebel. I had to accept the shame and the guilt from rebelling. And now I'm like, I am so rebellious. I'm still rebellious. It's just in a much more balanced way. So I'm going to read you what I wrote yesterday. It kind of has to do with the loss of my innocence in a way, but it all makes sense. It all makes sense. All right, we're going to make this quick, all right? May 9th, 2025. An excitement and ease that I haven't felt since childhood is washing over me and taking the heavy weight of adulthood with it. Stressors that were taught to me by my environment are dissolving away. Remembrances of innocent play that eventually led to non-innocent play, and that was when my world was flipped upside down. No more laughter from the rumbling of my stomach, now just secrets being kept behind closed mouths, piling up, losing track of that pure-hearted smile, now replaced with selfishly knowing eyes, eyes that should have remained youthful and playful for much longer, a longing to go back, to go home, to do it over and enjoy my grandmother's embrace just for a few more seconds, my Nana's calm smile and sparkling eyes, and my Bompa's silly voices and disruptive laughter. Then I wrote, unfortunately, I gave up my innocence too soon. I wanted to grow up, and now here I am, wanting to go back, finding acceptance and balance in the truth that I simply cannot. Learning the importance of the now. Signed, Ariel. Yeah, guys, I feel like I'm integrating with all of the versions of myself. This energy that I feel at this moment, this awakening that I'm going through, these epiphanies, these deaths and rebirths of my soul and my identity and my ego that I have created. I tried so hard to be perfect. I tried so hard to be something that the world could accept. And with doing that, I wasn't accepting myself. There are a lot of things that have been coming to the surface that I'm like, dude, stop pretending. Like, don't be somebody you're not. People will love you for you. So I had this idea of life, of my perception of myself, I guess, of this world, that I wound up manifesting into reality. I had an idea that if I was myself, if I were to be exactly who I am inside, that people would not understand me, that people would think of me as a dark soul, as a dark person. So what happened? I anchored into that perception that if I was myself, that people wouldn't like me, that they would think I'm weird, all this stuff. So that is the reality that I created. The person that I wound up being, which wasn't being myself, people wound up thinking the same things I thought they were going to think, but I wasn't being myself. I manifested a reality based on a false perception. Now that I've corrected my lens, corrective lenses, I see clearly about myself and this world and the reflection that we all are of each other. And now I'm being myself and people love me for being myself. Like, just a few examples. For instance, the type of things I want to write might not be something that a lot of people will accept in their reality. They're spicy novels. They're spicy novels. I'm just going to put it like that. I want to write some spicy ass novels. Very smut ass novels, okay? And then the other thing is like music, right? I love rap. I love rock. And these things are not of the light in life, but they are the biggest parts of me. Crystals, magic, spells, tarot, these are things I love with all of my heart. They make me feel like I'm being my true self, but they are so demonized. They're so looked down upon, but it is who I am. But when I'm doing it now and I'm living in my truths, there are people that do accept me, and those are the people that I'm gravitating towards. I'm gravitating towards people that do accept me, and I am so like, hold on. You guys, basically what I'm trying to say is the wall, the veil between my actual soul and my reality, it has lifted. And there's no more hiding. I can't hide anymore because it is making me ill. It's making me go crazy just to like uphold this version of me that is not really who I am. I haven't been not being myself on YouTube. You guys have completely seen me as myself. This is the platform where I've been like completely nude. I've been energetically naked. You know what I mean? Like I've just been totally being myself on YouTube. And this is always where I knew I was going to do it, to be quite honest. Since I was 14, I was like, I'm going to be a YouTuber. I've known. Like I always knew. And so now I'm just like, I have so many different sides of me I'm going to show all you guys. And you better love every single side of me, because if not, like, what the fuck? Like, who even are you? So to finalize this message, this incoming message from my soul, I'm just going to say, fuck it. Fuck it. Let's all just be ourselves. I'm tired of like this tyranny, bruh. I'm tired of silencing and minimizing my soul just to make people comfortable. Don't do this. Don't say it like that. You can't talk like this. If you do that, this makes you a this. It's like, stop labeling. Let's just stop separating ourselves from each other, because this is my journey. You are on your journey. Our journeys are going to cross paths, or they're not. You know what I mean? But no matter what, I'm just proud of myself, and I'm so ready to just be myself. Fully integrated. Inner child, inner teenager, inner adult, and inner grandma down the line. I'm gonna be a dope ass grandma. Let me tell you that. Let me tell you that. Let's all do it together. I love you guys so much. Thank you for accepting me and loving me as I am. And I want all of you guys to just be yourselves too. If you don't have a space in your life where you could be yourself, you could be yourself here. But I'm sure that you will, the more and longer that you are being yourself, you will gravitate towards your people, because that is what happens. That is how this algorithm of this universe works, is the more you are being yourself, the more that you will attract like-minded people, and the more that you will walk away from people that are not in alignment with you, and the fresher it will feel, and you will just feel like you're releasing parts of you that don't belong to you anymore, or that never did. It's all elegant, it's all blissful, it's all ravishing, and it's all happening. Let's just do it together. I'm tired of this. We're releasing all the weight. We're releasing all the weight of the past. Of the past. I love you guys. I accept you as you are. No judgment.